This morning, we have a lot to get to. It's Friday, which means Dave Saunders is going to stop by. We'll talk about what's going on in RVA this weekend. Of course, George Allen comes by the program. I got a ton of stuff to talk to Governor Allen about. I'm going to complain about soccer, as I want to do on the show, and we'll take your telephone calls and text messages coming up at 9:33 during the experiment. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great day. Let's get after it. Dave, what are you wearing?
Well, first of all, you forgot one of our guests.
Oh,
maybe
that's
the
right.
most important one coming up at 7:30.
Yeah. Tell us who we have coming up.
We got Don Barnes, the lead singer from 38 Special, on the show.
Because they're playing tonight. You and I are going to go to the show.
Yep, we got our tickets ready to go.
Innsbruck After Dark. So he's coming on the show at 7:35, which will take, and I've got to, I don't know if I want to really do the interview.
Well, too bad you're doing it. Why not?
Because it brings back painful memories for me of awkward junior high.
Well, that's usually the way everybody is.
How awkward were you in junior high?
I'm awkward now. I'm an awkward adult, much less I was an awkward child and an awkward adult.
Were you? What would you say to yourself now, as an adult, to that awkward junior high kid?
When the teachers came out and said, when you're going to do something wrong, they said, this goes on your permanent record. There is no permanent record. I've applied for a lot of radio jobs in my life, and no one's ever asked, we need your permanent record from junior high.
We didn't ask for that when you came to work here?
No.
We'd like to know. We'd like to know what Dave was like.
Well, what kind of detention did you get in when you were in junior high?
All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how awkward were you?
I was probably 5 or 6.
Oh, then you were almost normal.
Yeah. Well, I'd say no. I'm probably a little higher than that.
Okay.
A 7 or an 8 in junior high.
All right. Let's do this. On the James River Air text line this morning, 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140, the number for you to join us. On the James River Air text line, on a scale of 1 to 10, how awkward were you in junior high school? Me, I was a big old 12.
Wow.
I was a big old 12, and I'll tell why in just a bit.
I might be kind of being nice to myself, but I'm thinking at least a 7 or an 8. Maybe it could be even go higher.
I was incredible. I want to know, how awkward were you in junior high school? 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140. All right, let's get to Richmond's morning news brief. All right, story number 1. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe the USA. All right, this is the first story of the day. USA loses. Final game of the first round of the World Cup, 3-2.
Number 1.
Goaler still trying to get in. Chance for a cross. Comes back to the top of the box. Now it's clipped in at the backside. Matt Turner, it's stacked home. Turkey score the winning goal in the 98th minute.
Okay, see, Dave. So I told you yesterday I did 2 radio shows, right? I did one here. I did our Richmond Morning News, and then I filled in at Philadelphia on WPHT, so I did afternoons. I talked about soccer there yesterday. I'm like, I hate soccer, but you know what? I'm okay with the World Cup because the world is coming to see America, and they're seeing our real culture, Buc-ee's, Texas Roadhouse, things like that.
And they have some of the games there, don't they?
In Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, maybe I'm okay with this just because I let my guard down. USA loses, and because I said nice things about soccer, this is 100% on me. I'm the one who messed this whole thing up. But I have to ask you, soccer fans, because I hate your sport for things like this. 98 minutes? I thought you played 90 minutes. How do you play an extra 8 minutes? Game's over 90. It's bad enough you have a tie. Now I don't even know how long the game lasts.
But in the end, for the USA team, the game meant nothing.
See, no, it does mean something. This is why
the
I get
the only
frustrated.
thing it would help them with is momentum.
No, everything means something. Everything means
this
something.
this one meant nothing.
No, it does mean something. You play to win the game.
Well, yeah, but
You
they had a bunch
play
of
to win the
backups
game.
in there.
Okay, then win backups. I'm sorry.
There's a reason they're called backups.
Meritocracy rules. If you're out there, you play to win every time. Do I just show up, throw my jersey out there? Like don't those people that showed up in Santa Clara pack the place? Don't they deserve to walk away with a W?
You should have hoped for the game to mean something.
Yeah,
that's just the way sports happens.
No,
sometimes
it doesn't.
Sometimes games are less meaningful than other games.
Okay, you just said that game doesn't matter. So either it matters or it doesn't. You try to win or you don't try to win.
Oh, I'm not saying they weren't trying to win, but
Then put your best players out there and let's win.
Oh, okay. That's called time management.
No, that's called 98 minutes. I thought the game was over in 90 minutes. Just when I try to get behind this dumb game, it lets me down. All right, that's my big story of the morning. Story number 2, a bad day. A couple stories that are going to rock the governor's mansion. Number 2, Virginia's gun ban. Well, let's just pump the brakes a bit. That's our second big story.
Number 2.
All right, a judge comes out yesterday afternoon and says, this whole thing of the assault weapon ban that's going in place on July 1st, and everybody was flying to get AR-15s as quick as they can. He says, let's pump the brakes just a bit. He puts a pause on it to at least the end of the year, if not, how long it takes for this, the judge to make his final decision. But Second Amendment advocates throughout the state cheering the governor, cheering this judge who's standing up to the governor and the General Assembly. Meanwhile, Jay Jones says, of course, I'm going to appeal this as hard as I can. So anyway, a temporary victory for Second Amendment gun rights advocates here in Virginia. All right, story number 3. This is a bigger one. The State Board of Education pushes back. No, they don't push back. They shove back hard against the governor.
Number 3.
All right. So Virginia really took a beating during COVID, and the test scores have shown it. English, okay. Math, awful right now in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So they have the national standardized testing, but then we also have statewide testing here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Now, they have a cut score, which is the cut score, which is, here's the bare minimum. The one for Virginia is one of the worst in the country. Virginia does not do very well at these test scores. Glenn Youngkin started to phase these in, and they're supposed to phase in right now to start bringing the cut score up, because what the cut score does is it artificially, compares to everybody else in the country, lowers your level. So you can say, oh, our kids passed. Well, your kids passed with a 3 where they should have passed with an 8. So we're going to ramp them back up so we can be up with everybody else. Well, the governor decided, well, that's a great idea, but we'll do it after I leave office. I mean, you've been in office for less than a year, and you're already trying to push something on whoever's going to come next. State Board of Education said, no, Governor, we're not going to do that. I want to get into this a lot today on the program. This is something I think we need to take a look at. Poor leadership from the governor's mansion. We'll talk about that this morning here on Richmond's Morning News. All right, story number 4. This one gets bumped down to number 4. The IRGC back at it again in the straight.
Number 4.
Iran's parliament speaker scoffing at President Trump's claim that Iran will buy produce from American farmers, posting on X, the only crop we're harvesting is what you planted. Decades of mistrust. It comes as U.S. officials confirm the IRGC attacked a Singapore-flagged cargo ship with a drone as it tried to cross the Strait of Hormuz today, testing peace talks. And now the Wall Street Journal reports the regime hopes to make $40 billion a year by charging for security, safety, and environmental services in the Strait.
All right, that's the latest from the Middle East. The IRGC attacks a ship with a drone. Temporarily, they stopped putting ships through the strait, but Iran is just being belligerent. For people that are in the middle of this MOU, they do one thing, they say another, they do one thing, they say another, and they keep pushing, they keep pushing, they keep pushing. The administration, meanwhile, trying desperately to find a way to bring this to a peaceful conclusion, but Iran just keeps pushing. And again, I got to figure out, is this them publicly posturing to save face so the IRGC can still seem like the strongmen, keep the country under control? There's a story I just saw on FoxNews.com about a singer in Iran.
1 minute, Men's Wellness.
She did a concert and she was not in her hijab, and she's being sentenced to 74 lashes in Iran. So they're still trying to hold on to everything. We'll talk about that coming up on the program. And finally, You know how much I love Buc-ee's. Dave, we might have to take a little truck stop tour to a place in Tennessee that's just opened up by none other than Dolly Parton.
Number 5.
Tennessee and travel stops. Tennessee and travel stops. Come on in. You're welcome here. Just make yourself at home. At my Tennessee and travel stops, everyone belongs. Cars and buses, campers, truckers. We have all you need in your comings and your goings. Now don't forget to stop and visit me. Can I fill her up? You know I'll always love you, so don't forget to stop and visit me. Tennessee and travel stops.
Dolly Parton opens the first Tennessee truck stop. It's officially open. It features 24/7 barbecue. It has showers, and it has a dog park for your dog. It's a huge travel stop featuring Dolly themed merchandise, Southern restaurant, dog park, and a big old Dolly Parton mural. So, Dave, game on. Let's go. They just opened it up, the Tennessee and truck stop.
She had me a 24-hour barbecue.
I love it. All right. That's a look at Richmond's morning news brief this morning here on News Radio WRVA. Today's program brought to you in part by Men's Wellness Centers. So, guys, I know it's embarrassing. You don't want to talk about it.